Libra, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading from the 24th going through to the end of the month. We do have the monthly readings coming out next week as well, coming out this week. So you might want to subscribe and click that bell so then you get the notifications of that coming out. I think it's going to be very particular this month because a lot of people have had very similar cards across the signs. And this is one of those similar cards. It's all about you this week here. It's all about you centering yourself, because there's been movement. It was amazing reading last week, as if I remember rightly, with you, Libra, and this centering of yourself is going to put things into a concrete position. Let's just straight away up there is and this is where, you know, the outcome and everything like that. There's a lot going on there. That'd be very interesting to sort of see. I think there's a lot about the here and now at the moment for a lot of signs, and you are no exception here by the looks of things. And it's all about the karmic message for you this week, I think. And there's something to be understood because you've put things into practice. Excuse me, I've had COVID for the last sort of 14 days. It's been pretty horrific. But it's made me look at life a little bit differently. So I get a bit of a sore throat occasionally. So yeah, but the other thing that seems to be coming up for all signs as well is the fact of listening to the messages of the world around you. So listening to the messages of nature, but also the human matrix that is around you. Let's get straight in here and see what's going on with the karmic message on your relationship side, which is this side here. Concerning family, friends, community, and your couple. So it's just basically how you confront or how you interact with the relationships. Let's see what's going on here. It's marrying both sides of the yin and yang. I think this week. Knight of Wands, very passionate week for you by the looks of things. Getting into some sort of rhythm for you in this week, and feeling at ease with this new sort of speed or this new sort of progression that you got in life. Yeah, you've moved into your autumn period, but everything you've been doing over the last sort of like 6 months and putting things into place. There's going to be a lot of things going on for you. And I think that's the continuation of that summer months that have been, which is going to make your autumn period just sort of fly by. But as it does fly by, it's setting up things for the future. Positioning yourself so you can actually obtain the best out of life. Let's just see how the universe is trying to influence that karmic message. Don't get your head clogged up with thinking too far ahead. I think you've got to concentrate on the here and now. I really do. And I think the universe is trying to sort of streamline that whole idea. The lovers, joining happiness of both sides. Yeah, you could be meeting someone that could be become a future partner. It could also be the consolidation of a partner or couple of really falling back in love with your partner, which we do and we should do on a regular basis. And the universe is trying to encourage that by saying to you, Libra, and Libra, you are mentally amazing. You're one of the quickest signs in regards to mental agility, and sometimes it can be too much. And I think this week here is just sort of saying, give it up, enjoy, feel the love of your relationships that are around you. Really enjoy your relationships that are around you. Okay, let's just see how the guides are trying to influence that karmic message. Don't be caught up in the detail. I think this is also comes from here of like letting go of your mental side. I think the guides here are trying to relieve you of those mentally working out. If I do this, if I say this, You know, if I do this with my family, will, you know, I think they're trying to relieve you of those sort of questions at the moment. Yeah, happiness. This could be marriage for you. This could be marriage for some of you. This could be the unification of a relationship. But it's also, the Hierophant is knowing how to get to your happiness and just allowing that knowledge to flow through you. It's almost a religious card in a way. It is about marriage as well, but it's about happiness, and it's about what you've learned in order to get to that happiness. What sort of things do you need to trigger in your life in order for you to feel happy? And then you can start manifesting it. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence your conversation that is within you in regards to your relationships and your emotions. You can manifest what you like, Libra. You're very good at manifesting. And I think this is part of the understanding of the harmony and the passion that you put into your life is going to make you realize that if I do one thing, that's going to give me that result. And yeah, okay, so playing smart. This is really playing smart. And I think this is where the guides are sort of here are just going to be kind of dropping in words occasionally within your thoughts to make you actually realize, kind of going, okay, within that relationship there, I could try this, I could try that. And then they may turn around and kind of go, just let it be. Just be. And just enjoy the moment. And I think people around you are going to realize you're kind of going, you know, Libra's really enjoying life. What have they got? They seem to have got it worked out. And it's not that you've got it worked out, because we never get it worked out. Let's be honest. We think we get it worked out. I have a great phrase that I say, the moment someone who knows, the moment they know nothing. And it's just like going through one door and then all of a sudden you're being confronted with a whole new vista, a whole new room that you've got to discover. And I think this is playing smart here of allowing things to happen, allowing your happiness to unify you within you, and therefore unify within your relationships that are around you. Let's just see what's going on the financial sort of front here. You're really going through a portal at the moment. You're going from one way of being into another. And I think this is, the message here is trying to encourage you to live that new way of life. Yeah, it may well be unseen, and it's pushing you into new areas of your workspace, which is going to be very revelationary for you. You're going to realize that it's, you know, this is how it works. This is how I can make, you know, discovering the things that are normally hidden. So then you can use that to actually get success out of your life. And it is going from one portal to another. And as we go from one portal to another, or from one dimension to another, we start realizing that, you know, there's lots of things in the new dimension that we didn't read or didn't know. And it's discovering. I think this is maybe a week of discovery for you in regards to your job, your business, and your projects. Okay? Let's see how the universe is trying to influence you here. Don't be caught in old ways of doing things, or don't be caught up in old ways of earning money, or ways of running a business, or ways of doing your job. Yeah, so messages coming in from the universe. I think they're going to come in with lots of ideas, and it does seem to be coming in quickly. And it's going to make you discover a lot of things very quickly at the moment. And as you discover things, you're going to realize that what I've been doing may not have necessarily been the most efficient way of getting success in my life. And the universe is showing you ways And this is where we got to be attentive of the messages of the nature that is around us, of the human matrix that is around us, because it's going to provide you with opportunities going forward where you can get really good advances within your job, within your business, if you pay attention to the messages that are around you, because they're going to open up doors for you. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence that karmic message. With all these changes that seem to be happening or moving from one dimension to another, sorry about that, moving from one dimension to another, I think it's here is there's a real learning curve for you at the moment, Libra. It could well be that some of these learning curves are quite difficult, but they're not out of your reach. And it's just a case of being a little bit childlike in a way and allowing yourself to be a little bit more freed up and a little bit more flexible in regards to life. Fair exchange. So yeah, that's that flexible side of life where you might have in the past have fixed ideas of how to make money, how to really do your job properly, how to have your business working well. And now it's kind of sort of saying, well, maybe this is another way of doing this. So then therefore it is a fair exchange. So you're not just running around working like a mad person. You're actually working a lot more efficiently with the environment or with the world that is around you. And I think that's really important. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence that sort of conversation that is within you. They're reiterating the idea that this is a new cycle coming up for you, that you're in the process of going from one dimension to another. Temperance. It could be patience. So you have to still be patient for the dust to settle so you can see clearly of what you want to do with your business or with what you want to do with your job. But also it's to do with that timing. And I think it is being patient with the timing where you're being flexible and allow things to, come and go, which is going to open up a lot of opportunities within your career or within your business if you pay attention to the messages that are around you. Let's just see what's going on the outcome of this and what the energy is flowing into the following week. It's like you can now start seeing really far in front. And as the dust settles on the work side and that you finally get into a harmonious situation on your relationship side, it's like the mist has cleared and you kind of go, I can now see my path a long way ahead of me. Manifestation. I thought that card was going to come up there, but you can manifest at this present time. It's very good for you to start manifesting your inner desires and your inner wants, because that's going to provide you with the feeling of security and the feeling of being at one with life around you. And I think that's really important for you this week. There's been a lot of changes for you. They're still going on. I still think they're going to go on during this month. So it'd be interesting to see the monthly readings for you, to see how that sort of pans out. In the meantime, Libra, don't forget, life should be fun. So please do enjoy.